It's the Absurd American Nerdcast with your host, Dino Freddy and Mr. S.
Hey everyone, this may be looking a little new for us, but we had a little bit of a technical problem.
My computer went poo-poo.
Yeah.
I got blue screen of death. So we're going right over here from Freddy's.
Hey.
And we're just going to continue on forward because that's what we're going to do.
Hell yeah.
And good things are coming, though. Good things are going to be coming.
That's what she said.
I have the problem being fixed, and it's going to be a fun time once everything's up and running. Good things coming to not only to this channel, but also our streams as well. So, shout out us.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yay. Anyway, so we're happy to also announce my departure. I'm kidding. Anyone? Peace. No, I'm kidding. I love doing this. So what I wanted to talk about is that we have a lot of exciting stuff coming up. A lot of exciting games, a lot of exciting topics. We had Secret Invasion appear this week, which was kind of crazy. Haven't watched it myself, but I'm hearing people are liking it so far. And, you know, it's probably not like the comics because that was such a vast roster of people. But I hope, you know, with this rendition of it, it's interesting. I hope it's more like an espionage, like spy thing, like how Winter Soldier was, you know?
Right, yeah. Kind of like CIA vibe. Maybe third season Daredevil-ish.
Yeah, a little bit like
where
that.
It's like the FBI and like kind of crossing who's good, who's not, and ultimately you want to see everything resolved.
That was such a good season. Oh my god.
Best season of it too.
Honestly, the cliffhanger, like when he's gonna become Bullseye.
Mm-hmm.
And we never got it. We had a little bit of Bullseye teaser, but like...
nothing's really come from it.
Yeah, which sucks.
Yeah, and man, all the characters. If you haven't checked it out yet, it's newly on Disney Plus. If you haven't. I rewatched it. Daredevil's an amazing series, and of course he's made his cameos over in She-Hulk, so he's canon in the newest stuff, and he's going to be coming back for more too.
John Berthel's Punisher's coming back for a series too, which, you know, unfortunately, that does segue into our next little topic, is the writer's strike that happened, and a lot of our shows got shifted. A lot of release dates through Disney kind of got released, like Disney's first Alien got slated, so I'm excited to see that. Hopefully it's not shit, but you know what, honestly, I think it's in good hands, because I know the community in Evil Dead is kind of split between the 2013 version, because it's like all a gore fest, which it is. It's used the most amount of blood on any film, I think, still, which is 78,000 gallons of blood that was used for the 2013 Evil Dead, and the same director is making the new Alien movie for Disney. Like that I'm excited about this. I have high hopes, and the last time like he made a remake, which was the Evil Dead movie back in 2013, and he said, you know what, I didn't even rewatch it. I just made it how I remembered that movie from when I was a kid.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And that's like, I honestly, I love the director. I love his like intense like shots and takes. It really does justice for how he tells a very scary story. You know, with everything, what were your takes on the new release dates and everything? Like,
I mean, I'm excited for things that are coming out, and stuff that just came out too. I was finally able to see Avatar: Way of Water, and I would highly suggest that too.
Was that good?
Yeah, actually.
Really?
I was going into it thinking that I was going to be a little bit more disappointed, but yeah, I've already seen it and watched it through like three-ish times now.
Mm-hmm.
Mainly because it's all the Avatar movies, super cinematic. You want to be able to really watch it and see everything. You know, it's not so big on like the story and everything like that, because it's the same kind of story we've seen before. I mean, everyone called the first one Pocahontas in space.
It was.
And that's...
It was like Ferngully Pocahontas in space.
It's literally like, that's fine. It was a beautiful movie. And that's what people mostly loved about it.
Oh, yeah.
Just how beautiful it was. I'm watching this on just a 1080p right now because that's what I have available. And I can't imagine how it looks on 4K because of how stunning it was just in 1080.
Yeah.
I would tell you, like, I want to see it on your 4K out here.
Yeah, I have a
Just
huge
how,
ass
like,
4K TV.
Just how mind-blowing the graphics are in that and everything. That's what's going to be...
Thanks, Windows! Sorry about that, everyone.
But, I mean, they have all the new Marvel stuff coming out. They have all the new Star Wars stuff coming out. So, I mean, I'm already hyped.
You know, also speaking about Star Wars, we gotta look at the new Star Wars Outlaws game at this recent Xbox showcase. Yeah. Oh my god, yo, that looks dope! Okay, so... we were talking about this before we started recording. We always have our side talks. We're always like, you know, bullshitting here and there, you know, doing a little, you know, have a good time. So we were talking, and Steven here brought up this very interesting thing about people bitching about the main protagonist. Like, what is wrong with you people? Like, I'm just trying to figure this out. Like, why are you guys like shitting on her? I don't understand. Like, this was just a 11-minute gameplay video, and you just based your whole position off this. Like, you know, there's like strong female characters in Star Wars, right? And besides Rey Skywalker, you know there's actually strong female characters in there, like Leia, Basta Lashan, fucking
who's the girl from the
Ayla Secura, Ventress.
But I mean, there's so many, and like I was saying to you was, you know, if it's her story, it's her story.
Yeah.
Just follow and enjoy that it's a Star Wars story.
Yeah.
Just like, you know what I mean, even with Fallen Order, who cares? Like,
and look, I love Star Wars. I have the original fucking records right there, and y'all can see that shit. I do not give a shit. If it makes sense, and it fits in the story, and it doesn't fuck up the timeline, sign me the fuck up. Honestly. Really,
It really looks like it's going to be a Red Dead version of Star Wars.
Yeah, which Red Dead is a great game. Come on, guys. So, give it a chance. Give it a chance.
Like, and there's going to be different ways. You can be the good guy. You can kind of be the outlaw. You can kind of fluctuate in between.
And make your own decisions. Like, you want to...
that's going to be so cool. And the fact that there's multi-planets, you can be able to go...
Oh, I'm sorry. Also, you can fly from the planet into space. No, that... Guys, like, come on.
Yeah.
Mafungo, come on.
Let's not like pause it just on character options, which I'm sure that they're gonna put in anyway. How big of a game that this is gonna be, how open world it's gonna be. They always come out with the customizable options.
Also, Steven isn't really this short. It's just where the short. I look like your dad, and you're just a little. Did you eat your vegetables, son?
I mean, we have to take that with a grain of salt, too. I mean, like, this was our first look. More stuff's going to be coming out. Within 2 hours, everyone was complaining about that, and I think it's stupid.
Yeah, I mean, everyone's like, yo, she's a fucking female. I'm so strong in my masculinity. Like, get fucked. Like, stop being a bitch. Enjoy the game. Enjoy life. Like... there's men and women on this planet. Like, what's your deal? Come on.
Yeah. So I either way, I'm gonna get the game. I'm gonna be playing it, and I'm sure that it's gonna be just as awesome as it looks. So
yeah,
that's my take on it. I love Star Wars, and if this continues any kind of story, or maybe it bridges the gap between the newer stuff and the old stuff, because I know we have.
Well, we have a lot of content come out like in the comics and everything, but this is set between like Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. So like.
Okay, so yeah, this is gonna be a fun time to be floating around as an outlaw.
You know what's really great about that? Let me tell you. There was a lot of stuff back in the day in Dark Horse that filled the gaps between Empire and A New Hope, from Empire to Return of the Jedi. And like, you know, this is just the new Disney canon. Just let's try it out. I mean, I know Disney's been kind of fumbling on the canon. Especially when Vader went to Exegol and never mentioned it to his son Luke. That's a real thing. He really dropped the ball on that fucking thing. Not once. Like, oh son, the Palpatine has a planet. You were right. Like,
Nothing.
That. Why did you allow it? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Disney sponsor us. Anyway,
Another game that's going to be taken around more so out of this galaxy, out of this world, is going to be Starfield, and you were telling me about that too. But you said that's Xbox and PC, right?
Yeah, so
But that looks really awesome.
Starfield, my god. Look, Bethesda has a lot of buggy experiences when their previous games, from Skyrim, Oblivion to Fallout, especially fucking Fallout 4 and Fallout 76, and Skyrim. But Starfield looks like the most concrete out of all of them. Like, okay, it is built still on the Creation Engine. Todd Howard did mention in his interview with IGN and a few others that him and another, I forgot the studio, that they've been working with each other so it's more concrete. Because if it's 1,000 planets, they're obviously in a Bethesda game, there is resource and farming and all this other stuff. Like, also remember like when you had to get materials for your house, or like in Skyrim, or you needed materials in Fallout 4. Remember, you had to do settlement building. Now, settlement building, they're basically improving that to the max in this, and you can see it. But like, you never know where your side quests are gonna manage. If there's 1,000 planets, and this game's been in the making for like 8 years or 25 years or however the fuck long this has been, like, they're not gonna waste space that much. Because, like, like, if you really think about it, remember how full of missions Fallout 4 was, how massive Skyrim was, and remember all those missions in between those main quests. Because, like, I didn't know that, like, if you kept going through the story and you finish the story, you miss out on a lot of missions, and I didn't know that. So, like, Bethesda doesn't shut really that much when it comes to content, and I really don't think. Yeah, like, 76 is mainly multiplayer, but, like, they have a good history with story. Like, I believe in them. But if this is buggy and there's a mod workshop or anything for this is going to be a crazy game, because those modders are going to make fucking the first two things, Star Wars and fucking Star Trek. That's going to be the first, or Warhammer ships are going to be in that game. And I'm really excited to see that shit, honestly.
I'm going to hit light speed in the U.S. Enterprise.
Yeah.
While carrying a lightsaber.
Yeah.
And a phasma gun.
That would be... It's the dream.
It's gonna be a good time.
Because, like, honestly, like, I'm so impressed with, like, how the modding community has been, like, over the decades of it being a thing. Like, if you wanted to play a different character in Skyrim, you can. You can play anybody you want. From a hentai wee-woo wafu girl to, I don't know, Zoidberg from Futurama. And speaking of Zoidberg, actually in Left 4 Dead 2, throwback, I have my main zombies Zoidbergs. Like, they're all Zoidbergs. Except for the special zombies, they're all Zoidbergs. And if you're in a dark alley with your light off and you hear, be terrified, because they're all going to come at you like this. It's actually quite terrifying. Yeah.
You know what else is terrifying?
Debt collectors.
Yes.
Yeah,
but
fuck them.
even more so than that, Twitch's new terms of service.
Yeah, you lead this one.
Twitch has changed their terms of service, and let me tell you, it's not for any kind of good. If you're following any kind of big streamer right now, they will tell you that Twitch is getting to the point where they're trying to figure out how much they can take out of your pocket. You're not allowed to have sponsors. You're not allowed to do anything unless they say it's okay. And what used to be such a fun, creative space for everybody, like, everyone started streaming, especially during the pandemic. Everyone picked Twitch because it was such a great platform, and it was so easy to, like, build, and it not just gave you the community, but it gave you the right community.
Yeah.
Where, like, all these other ones are kind of new to all the streaming services and everything, but that's why the discoverability is taking off like it is on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, because those are newer platforms for that genre. Twitch has always been the gaming place where you go and stream and watch games.
Yep.
They're taking all the fun from being a creator. I mean, Ninja stated that he's going to be out millions because he can't multi-stream, and this is coming from a guy who doesn't make any money on Twitch. He makes all of his money streaming every other platform, but now multi-streaming is banned. You can't multi-stream in any sort of way. They used to say, not if you're on Facebook and YouTube, but now it's all together across the board.
That's just Twitch?
Yeah. But if you stream on YouTube, you can do Facebook, Instagram, you can stream anywhere you want to.
Twitch, what the fuck you doing? Come on. Like, work with us. We're trying to, we built your platform. Without us, like, you'd be fucking nothing. Literally, you are built on streamers, you fucks.
I mean, they took away the 70-30 for their partners and made it 50-50 across the board. So they're already taking money. So even if you made $100, you're only making 50.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Y'all greedy. Amazon, get your shit together. Get it together.
And honestly, I would plug Harris Heller. Harris Heller. If you guys are wanting to look for more like in-depth stuff, go watch his. And then watch his video of 5 things that Twitch should do. And Twitch, you guys should be completely on that right now. Please take his advice and listen to him, because there's some ideas and everything that he throws out there that would make Twitch an amazing platform to be on again. But until then, I'm jumping ship.
Yeah, we're going to YouTube exclusively. That's the big news that we have. We're going to YouTube exclusively. Even though we're not partnered with YouTube, that's just where we're going to be mainly doing our business from now on.
It just makes sense for any kind of sponsorship opportunities or any kind of ad opportunities or anything for our future to be able to do that.
Yeah.
Because I can't even have rolling ads or anything on the screen of Twitch anymore. Like, it's...
It's like, why do you even become a partner? Like, why?
So, I just want to know, if you're not truly a streamer unless you're sponsored by G Fuel. That's just a rule. We all know it. What's G Fuel going to do? Because if you have stacks of G Fuel, because that's who you're sponsored in your background, you'll get banned. You can't have sponsorships in your background name.
Yeah.
So you just lost all that G Fuel sponsorship and promo. And that's a major part of a lot of people as beginning streamers to make their money.
We want to also thank G Fuel for being the real OGs in all this, though. We just, G Fuel, honestly...
Give us a flavor.
Honestly, I want to try some stuff. We would do live tries if you want.
Absurd American Blueberry.
Look, that would be a sick flavor.
I'm just saying. It's kind of strawberry, it's kind of blueberry. Maybe we'll throw something like a banana in.
The snozberries taste like snozberries.
There we go. I don't think that we'll ever market a snozberry. Do you know what snozberries are?
What are snozberries?
Okay, so back early comedy stand-up, Gene Wilder wanted to pay tribute to one of his stand-up people, and I forget the comedian, unfortunately.
We always forget.
But this comedian coined the phrase snozberry when he was doing a stand-up, and it's a reference to men's genitalia. So, the balls, if you will. So, in this movie...
For kids?
Yes, it's like a hidden gem. So when she goes, the snozberries taste like snozberries. And then not only that, when he grabs her face and the face that she makes, which is...
Oh, man, we love secret innuendos.
Willy Wonka is a dirty birdie.
You should be ashamed, Gene. But you're a comedic genius. Good for you. That's a good...
It's a good applause.
It's a good applause.
I forget the comedian who coined it, but that is true. Snozberries are huevos.
Huevos. Anyway, talking about balls here.
Balls.
Hey guys, we're old, so we forget what we need to talk to and talk about. And we have like
this one and then this one.
Yeah, we're doing. Well, we have a few more. Okay, so Fable. Oh yeah, here's the same fucking thing. Fable, guys. Look. Okay. Yeah, nobody looks great in the Fable games. I don't know why y'all are reminiscing over these people looking like Kim Kardashian. Sorry, Kim. I'm just saying as a reference. But what I'm saying is, like, everybody thinks that those characters or those women look like that person or hotter or whatever, but everyone forgets how fucking atrocious every NPC in Fable 1, 2, and 3 looked. Please, go back and play those games and tell me I'm wrong. Go ahead, tell me I'm wrong. Honestly, like, y'all are bitching over this person and it looks like she got fucking hit in the face with a shovel, but, like, nobody looks good in those games. And yeah, honestly, I'm kind of afraid for it because it is about fables, honestly, like, here and there, and there's, like, a mixture in the grand world of, like, this fantasy realm. And it's one of the best games I've ever played as a kid growing up, and it's one of my personal favorites. But, like, guys, just give it a break. It was a cinematic trailer. I feel like everyone's so judgy because they have nothing else to complain about. Like, everybody, like, guys, enjoy shit, you know? Just, like, sip it like wine, see how it goes down. Just analyze it, you know?
I just feel like there's so many angry people and they don't know where to put their anger, so they take it out on things that are just...
Go to therapy. Talk to a therapist, motherfuckers. Come on, wake up. It's 2023. Get your shit together.
There you go. That's it.
That's the message of this podcast today. Get your shit together. Go talk to a doctor. I'm gonna bottle it up inside because I'm a tough boy.
I'm gonna take it out on the internet.
Fuck you. But I love you. We love you. We just want you to get the help you need instead of taking it out on others. Acknowledge it before it gets worse.
Do your best to spread positivity, guys.
Positivity. You guys are all doing great.
If you don't have anything nice to say,
just don't fucking say it.
Just, keep it to yourself.
Because let me tell you, you're 30, right?
33.
I'm 32. Guess what? Life's too short, and you just kind of don't give a shit later on in life. No matter who's wronged you, the trials you faced, or anything. You know what? You grow up and you move past it. But you work on yourself. You become a stronger person. You become a better person. And maybe you don't agree with the ideologies of everyone, but at the end of the day, take care of yourself. Like, no matter if we don't agree, take care of yourself. Because you matter. You do matter.
There's no reason to tell someone that anything negative.
Yeah. It hurts a lot of people. Like, we saw with, like, people from Star Wars back in the day during the prequels. Like, that was a shit show in the early 2000s. Look, that was bad. And we all acknowledge it today that, yeah, we went a little too far. We really did. Personally myself, I was kind of an asshole about Jar Jar Binks because I was like...
Yeah, I didn't really like him as a character.
But
I didn't take it out on the actor.
Yeah, the actor was doing his job. Like, I just hated
it. I just hated Jar Jar.
Yeah, I also hate, like, don't be pissed off at me, but I don't like Jabba the Hutt. I don't like the Ewoks in Return. Everything else besides that was just... Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, I like the Ewoks.
I mean...
Jabba's cool, but more of, like, lazy Al Capone mobster kind of cool.
Yeah.
But, like, yeah, I can see why you...
I mean, Return's not really my favorite of all. Empire's the best one.
Yeah, I agree.
Empire, Revenge of the Sith. And yeah, you can shit on Revenge. That's cool. I mean, you have every right to, but, like, let people enjoy shit. But I will get on your shit if you're an asshole. Straight up, we both will. Both of us will.
I mean, even, like, personally, I have a lot of hate comments on my YouTube videos because I'm new at playing Overwatch. And, of course, I'm going to play like a newbie. I don't care.
Like, what is that? Guys, come on. He's new. We're all new. Everyone that plays, and then we're older than you.
I can't be a grandmaster overnight.
Yeah.
But maybe. Who knows?
Who knows? We'll get good one day.
Yeah.
One day. And you may be there playing with us to witness it, and...
I see it as more so this is me growing into a game, and I know that they're going through their struggles right now. But...
Overwatch really dropped the ball recently with its drop in PvE.
Maybe they just need extra time to get it done, but I mean, they keep promising it, and it's just not coming, so... But I'm still
Half-Life
enjoying the
3?
game. Still enjoying the
Right.
game. Moira Soldier for life.
You're welcome. Moira's sick. Alright, if you know how to play Moira, she can dominate the entire team. That's who I mean. It's like kind of playing Bosk in Battlefront 2. Like, you have support and you can crowd control.
When I'm putting up as much damage as the tanks and like 3 times the health.
Yeah. It's disgusting. You can take life.
You know, I think there was one game that I got endorsed by literally everybody else.
Yeah.
Because I destroyed the other team, and like everyone on my team just, because I kept healing and healing and healing and healing and healing, and then they would die, and then I would hold down the line, and I would just fire off. I was crushing this game. I thought it felt like I was playing a bot lobby, to be completely honest.
Nice.
But we take those because those are really fun games. And yeah, it was just every single player endorsed me. That was a proud moment when I was like, okay, I'm decent at Moira. Cool.
Oh, by the way, I kind of want to make a little bit of an executive decision with our next recording, if that's cool.
Okay.
We're gonna talk about spooky shit our next recording.
Great.
Yeah, paranormal experiences that we've had, or scary stories that we know.
Okay.
I think this would be really interesting if we can get, whoever watches this to submit their own story and we can talk about it, and you guys can be featured on our thing. I saw a couple people do this before, and they've gotten a lot of cool stories, and those who want to share, we want to experience that with
really
you too.
like scary stuff, but that doesn't mean I haven't had paranormal things happen to me, which would be fun to talk
Oh
about.
boy, yo, I got a story. Yo, okay, so, damn, I want to talk about it right
Next time.
Oh boy, yo,
Yeah, shh.
I'm gonna get
Next
chicken
time.
skin on here.
Yo, there's stories that I still get chicken skin when I tell them, so that's how I know they're real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, even like one of the stories I'll probably share with you is from when I was in high school.
Okay.
And
I have one from high school too.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's real.
Yeah. If you guys want to submit stories in, just like, do we have? I'm not really sure how we can.
Mainly just hit us up in the comments
just
section.
DM us. Like,
We're up on it.
Yeah.
I mean, we have Instagram, Facebook, but the majority of our like interaction is going to be on YouTube from now on. So
yeah. So we're gonna be.
Not that we're ignoring the others. It's just YouTube's just kind of the platform that I think we should move into. So we're going to focus on that for right now.
And again, yeah, there's some harsh words that we said about Twitch, but if you're still on the Twitch, go for it. It's your ship.
If you want to not really have creative freedom and really like be structured, yeah, stay on there. What are you snoring about? If you want to have 2 minutes of ad time every 10 minutes, go for it.
And there's your sauce. There you go. Oh fuck, what else are we gonna talk about?
Well, I rewatched Daredevil and I've already said my piece about that. I know that you were watching Barry. I have not finished it.
Yeah.
And I haven't watched Succession either, but feel free to tell everyone about that because I'm gonna probably finish that up.
Well,
this
since
weekend.
Succession's been done for almost 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 2 weeks, maybe 2 or 3 weeks. I don't know. Time doesn't exist to me. Yeah, I honestly was kind of hoping Greg the Egg to get it because I love me some Greg, but Tom ultimately won. Spoilers, obviously. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about spoilers right now. The last season, like honestly, like it was an emotional roller coaster, honestly, and everyone who's watched that show can agree. Like from the first episode of this last season to the final one of that last scene with Kendall, like everybody got what they deserved. They really did. Like from Shiv, like always betraying and going behind. That's classic how she is. Kendall being rageful and acting like his dad at the very last second and trying to get cojones, and then Shiv sees that his feet are on the desk, so he's not really serious. He's playing CEO still, and that's what really gets it. And she was like, I don't believe in you, and Roman, like, he got out of it. Good for him. He deserved it. He was having a terrible fucking time doing it. suffered a lot. I don't know really what else to talk about. I haven't watched the show since, but I've been planning to rewatch it all the way through again because all of it's out. And I'll never forget there's this like one there's this one scene where like they're in season 2 and they're on the yacht and they're trying to figure out who's going to take the fall, and everyone's pinning Tom, right? And then what Tom does, he walks out, and when Logan is sitting down eating his lunch, goes up and takes chicken right off his plate just to show he has like balls to do it. It was a really powerful moment. Honestly, if we could show that, I would kind of input that in. That was a good scene. Barry last season's very fucking weird. It went from super funny to fucking dark. And
oh, wow, really?
Yes, I don't want to spoil it, but it's so fucking. You don't know if he's dreaming of this, and then
oh wow,
is it real? Is it not real? Like, is this is what happens? So we got like a past and present, like how you've seen it in the show. Like we get that in the episodes, and I think the last season we kind of saw coming, and there's a big joke about this phrase. Everyone, okay. Oh wow! If you know, you know. Oh wow.
Okay.
It's wait till you watch it. You're gonna like. It's so fucking.
I'll
stupid.
text you when I see it.
Just go. Oh wow. Oh man. Oh, you know what's really fucking weird? You know the U.S. government has been like approving and coming out with everybody now. They had a press conference about UFOs.
It does seem like there's been a lot of sightings and stuff here recently too.
Like, why is our planet becoming so active?
I mean, even so with did you see the one guy talking about the like the beacon pretty much that's been built on the South Pole?
No.
Yeah, and it has the ability to like create earthquakes and send like ultrasonic something like signals that are faster than like speed of light out into space. And
What?
they have it built here on Earth. Have fun.
That's real?
Have fun down that rabbit hole because that recently popped up and that is scary.
You know what's really terrifying is the Hydrogen Collider. If you don't know what it is, please look it up. One time they turned it on and it fucked up, and then they turned it off, and then they turned it back on and everything was going fine. But it does something with like dark matter where you could split an atom and all that. But if they fuck up, they can rip a black hole in the middle of the Earth.
Yeah, no big deal.
Why are we doing this? Why are we discovering this? I don't understand. Like, science is cool. Like, science is very awesome. But are we looking to do warp speed? Are we looking to travel between the layers of what's reality? Like, if you ever look at it, like, there is a whole picture of the entire universe. There is a real photo that NASA has taken in different shades, and it shows the infinite, still expanding infinite. Please remember, please listen, like how crazy that sounds. Known galaxy and the borders and what's beyond that. Like, you ever think, like, you just sit out in your backyard, look at the stars, and you could just see a graveyard of light. And that's what it is. Because if you look at each star and you travel through that light to where that star originated, you would watch the birth of that star over distance and time and how that works through light and speed. Or in that light, depending on where you stop and you look back at Earth, we may be in a different time. Like, if you look back 600 million years into light and you stop and look back, you'll see the dinosaurs. Science is scary. That is our message.
I think Disney has been government funded to explain the multiverse to us so that the general population can have a fun and easy way to understand what's coming.
FBI, open up!
Fun fact, before Disney did that, Marvel's been doing that before that. So yes, probably, it could happen. Yo, what? Okay, so here's this. There's a probability also that there is an identical Earth on the other side of the galaxy. And you can look this up too. Like, this is a theory. Like, there is an identical person suffering the same way that you're suffering right now. Literally looks just like you, what we're doing in this exact same moment. That is a real thing. That is a real theory and a real probability. That is, you can look that up. I forget what kind of theory it is.
So there literally is a multiverse.
Yeah, kinda. Yeah. But I want to be known as, like, Fred A. You know?
Yeah.
Because I thought about it first.
A1.
But if he thought about it at the same time as I'm thinking about it right now, since that simultaneously happened at the same time, so therefore we would be fighting over Fred A's position because both of us are now self-aware that the other one exists.
Here I am, Steve B13, chilling.
You really look like my child in this corner. Hey, little Timmy, how you doing? Anyway, yeah, so we're probably going to be doing it this format for a little bit. Actually, I kind of like it like this.
Yeah, we had an idea about maybe a studio space, but we're in the works on that. And I feel like that would probably be a really good direction for us to go.
Yeah.
And like we said, we have some really cool ideas that we just recently kind of came up with. I kind of see that the computer dying is a blessing, to be completely honest, because it's given us time to really step back, think about what we want to do and where we want to go with everything. So
Yeah.
I really think, yeah, it might be really chill format like this for a few weeks, and then after that, after we get the ball rolling, we're gonna have some fun stuff.
So we're going. Should we just tell them what kind of style we're going for?
Not yet.
Okay, you'll
We're
see
still
soon.
gonna fine tune.
We're also working on a lot of absurd shit. Like, we're gonna get more absurd. We're gonna do crazy shit on this show. And I know we've been a talking point, but we're gonna get stupid people to do stupid things on our fucking show. And that's where we're going. We're going absurd because why are we the Absurd American Nerdcast? It's because we're nerds and we're absurd and also we're Americans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess until next time, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you tell us that scary story so we can maybe
Please.
tell yours on air. Until next time, this is Mr. S.
This is Dino Freddy.
We'll see you next time, guys.
Bye.
This has been the Absurd America Nerdcast. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Ring the bell for notifications. And click here for more.